The American dream, a big house, a fancy car, a fulfilling job, it's what many of us strive for. We believe a good job brings more than just money. It brings purpose, identity, and a sense of belonging. We pour our time and energy into our careers, hoping to climb the ladder and achieve success. But what happens when the workplace turns toxic? When the environment meant to empower us leaves us feeling drained and defeated? The pursuit of the American dream often blinds us to the realities of the workplace. We overlook red flags, ignore our gut feelings, and convince ourselves that things will get better. We tolerate unacceptable behavior in the hope of a promotion or a pay raise. We sacrifice our well-being for the sake of our careers, believing that success justifies the means. However, this pursuit of success at any cost can have dire consequences. It can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and burnout. It can damage our self-esteem and make us question our worth. It can even affect our relationships outside of work, leaving us feeling isolated and alone. The American dream, once a source of hope and inspiration, can quickly transform into a source of stress and despair. We must remember that a job, no matter how prestigious or well-paying, should not come at the cost of our well-being. Our health, happiness, and peace of mind are far more valuable than any promotion or paycheck. Recognizing this truth is the first step toward reclaiming our power and creating a work life that truly serves us. Office politics, favoritism, and ineffective management are not just workplace annoyances. They are insidious forces that can poison the entire work environment. They create a culture of fear and mistrust, where employees are constantly looking over their shoulders, afraid to speak up or challenge the status quo. Favoritism breeds resentment and undermines morale. When promotions and opportunities are given based on personal relationships rather than merit, it creates a sense of unfairness and inequality. Employees start to feel like their contributions are not valued and that their hard work goes unnoticed. Ineffective management adds another layer of toxicity. When leaders lack clear communication, fail to provide constructive feedback, or micromanage their team, it creates chaos and confusion. Employees feel unsure of their roles and responsibilities, leading to frustration and decreased productivity. The impact of these toxic elements extends far beyond the office walls. They seep into our personal lives, affecting our relationships, sleep patterns, and overall well-being. We carry the stress and anxiety home with us, finding it difficult to relax and unwind. Recognizing the signs of a toxic work environment is crucial for protecting your well-being. It's easy to dismiss red flags as just the way things are, especially when you're caught up in the daily grind. However, ignoring these warning signs can have serious consequences for your mental and physical health. Ask yourself these questions. Do you feel dread at the thought of going to work? Do you constantly feel stressed and anxious during the workday? Are you afraid to speak up or share your ideas for fear of being ridiculed or punished? Do you witness or experience bullying, harassment, or discrimination? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you might be in a toxic work environment. Other red flags include a lack of work-life balance, constant gossip and negativity, and high employee turnover. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward taking control of your situation. Section 4. The price you pay, mental and physical fallout. Working in a toxic environment takes a significant toll on both mental and physical health. It's not just about feeling stressed or unhappy. It's about the long-term consequences of prolonged exposure to negativity and dysfunction. Mentally, a toxic workplace can lead to burnout, anxiety, depression, and insomnia. You might experience difficulty concentrating, making decisions, or remembering things. You might feel emotionally drained, irritable, and cynical. Physically, you might experience headaches, stomach aches, muscle tension, and fatigue. Long-term exposure to stress can also weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to illness. The constant state of fight or flight can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and other serious health problems. It's important to remember that you are not alone. Many people experience the debilitating effects of a toxic work environment. Acknowledging the problem and seeking support are essential steps toward healing and reclaiming your well-being. Section 5. Navigating the toxic swamp strategies for survival. Navigating a toxic work environment is challenging, but it's not impossible. It requires resilience, resourcefulness, and a healthy dose of self-care. While leaving might seem like the ideal solution, it's not always feasible or practical. Focus on what you can control. You can't change your co-workers or your boss, but you can control your reactions and responses. Set boundaries to protect your time and energy. Don't engage in gossip or negativity. Focus on your work and strive to maintain a positive attitude. Document everything. Keep a record of any incidents of bullying, harassment, or discrimination. This documentation can be helpful if you decide to file a formal complaint with HR or seek legal counsel. Seek support outside of work. Talk to trusted friends, family members, or a therapist about what you're going through. They can offer emotional support, a listening ear, and valuable advice. Section 6. Finding your oasis. A hopeful look at the future. Remember, your job doesn't define you. Your worth is not determined by your title or your paycheck. You are a valuable and capable individual, regardless of your work environment. Focus on your long-term goals. What do you want to achieve in your career? What kind of work environment do you thrive in? Use your current experience as a learning opportunity to identify your values and priorities. Update your resume and start exploring other job opportunities. Networking with people in your field can open doors to new and exciting possibilities. Remember, you have the power to create a work life that is fulfilling, rewarding, and aligned with your values. It takes courage to stand up for yourself and seek out a healthier work environment. Trust your instincts, prioritize your well-being, and never give up on your right to a positive and productive work experience.